Hi friends, how are you? By blessings to God, you are doing well. So this is Dr. Arthunjana, faculty member, PG Department of Business Management, Pakinwan University, Vasavyar, Balasar, Odisha. Friends, once again I am welcoming to all of you to your channel, to my channel, Dr. A B JENACLASSES. Friends, today we are going to discuss the recently in 2025 in GST Council. The GST rates, I mean the GST slab rates have already been changed. The new GST slab rate will replace the old the GST tax slab rates, and very soon. And so far as today's discussion is concerned, today's discussion will be very useful, particularly those who are preparing for the competitive exam from clerical level to the civil services. फिर भी today's discussion will be very useful and fruitful, particularly for the semester exam. So far as that is GST and indirect tax paper is there in commerce and management. फिर भी today's discussion will be very useful and fruitful, particularly in that is the interview for the assistant professor, not only for the government colleges but also for the state and central university. फिर भी today's discussion will be very useful and fruitful, particularly those who are really interested for the assistant professor, I mean to qualify the that is the NET JRA for the subject of commerce management, as well as that is the assistant professor NET and the PhD only. So that's why today's discussion will be very useful and fruitful. So friends, during the discussion, if any mismatch or gap you find, kindly give your valuable comment and suggestion in the comment section. So friends, in this video content we will discuss what mean by the tax, what are the different types of tax, and other interesting facts with regard to the GST we will discuss, and also that is the types of GST and what are the new rates, and by citing the that is the product or items we will discuss the entire that is the reforms of GST, that is the new tax slab rate. So friends, don't skip the video from beginning to till end. You watch, definitely you will enjoy. And before discussing our this video content, so I am wishing all the very best, not only that is the competitive exam but also for the other related that is the exam. So friends, without losing our valuable time, golden time, let's start today's discussion one by one. And again friends, I'm also telling you, during the discussion also you will get some MCQs. Kindly stay with me from beginning to till end. So friends, before discussing the new tax slabs rate 2025, let's have the idea. Again I am repeating what mean the tax. For your friends, for your kind information, I have already posted that is the recently that is the different types of tax. So there I have discussed the different types of tax by citing the suitable example. Further, so I have also posted one video content that is related to that is the different terms of the tax. So I have already posted 5-6 that is the MCQs from the income tax, GST and indirect tax. So I will request kindly go through the posted video, so definitely you will know or your idea will be better with respect to that is the tax as well as the GST and indirect tax. So friends, the tax, so far as the tax is concerned, the tax is the main sources or main income or main revenue to the government, whether it may be the state government, central government, local government, municipality, NSC, like this. So tax is a mandatory fee or financial charge which is levied or which is charged by any government on an individual or an organization to collect the revenue for public works by providing the best facilities and infrastructure. So friends, we are all the taxpayer, but maybe that is the income taxpayer, or it may be the that is the indirect taxpayer or GST taxpayer. So all of us we are the taxpayer to the government. Simple language में क्या है GST tax? So tax is the collection of money by government for public welfare. It's the responsibility of the governments to develop that is the infrastructure, as well as that is to also for the sustainable development, that is the development of agriculture sector, health sector, education sector and other sector also. Friends, I am hopeful that now clear what dominate tax. So basically the tax are divided in two parts, that is the direct tax and indirect tax. So friends, I have already told you, so these are the types of direct tax. So in previous video, okay, I have already discussed. So these are the indirect taxes, and so these are also the other taxes, that is the educational cess or the regressive tax, progressive tax, that is the road tax, toll tax, etc. So friends, I have already posted one video. Kindly go through the posted video for more idea. Next one friends, so I am taking what mean the direct tax. So direct tax is a kind of tax which is imposed directly on individuals and entities based on their income or wealth. So friends, for your kind information, I am paying what is this, the income tax. So friends, I am paying directly that is the income tax to the government. It's the another meaning of direct tax. Can just friend you read out. Next it's the indirect tax. What is this friends? So friends, I am also what is this, paying the indirect tax indirectly. Suppose let's take an example. I am also taking any, that is the breakfast or snacks, or that is the lunch or dinner in a hotel. So I am paying what is this, that is the GST, and that is the owner of the, that is the hotel. So they are, or he or she or guy is paying the indirect tax indirectly, okay, or paying the tax to the government. So it's what is this, an indirect tax is a tax which is levied on goods and services before they reach the customer or consumer, who ultimately pays the indirect tax as the part of the market price of the goods or services. For in simple language, आसान language में क्या है indirect tax? Indirect tax is charged on goods and services which are paid by consumer indirectly to government. So friends, I am hopeful now you are clear what do you mean tax, what do you mean direct tax, what do you mean by the indirect tax, and what are the different types of direct tax and indirect tax and other tax. So friends, here just you read out the meaning of okay, indirect tax. आइए friends, okay. So हमारा मेन डिस्कशन क्या है, दैट इज द GST. सो व्हाट इज दिस GST? क्या है GST? यानी इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स which is imposed or charged on supply of goods and services. It's the meaning of क्या GST. So आसान लैंग्वेज में क्या है, इट्स GST is a multi-stage destination oriented tax which is imposed on every value addition, replacing the multiple indirect taxes including the VAT, excise duty, services, taxes, etc. So in the next slide friends, we will discuss what are the different types of GST. Just wait. So it's a that is the right now it's a, that is some central taxes replaced by the GST. It's known as क्या है friends, that is the CGST. CGST stands for क्या है friends, Central Goods and Services Tax. So these are the central taxes which have already been replaced by the GST. It's known as, or these taxes are coming under क्या CGST. Similarly, so these state tax are also coming under SGST. I mean state goods and services tax. Similar tax are not covered. So basically these 5 taxes are not covered under GST till now. So friends, I am hopeful that what is that is the CGST and SGST. क्या meaning क्या है? Okay, आगे हम चर्चा करेंगे. So next one friends, the concept of GST has been originated from which country? Whether England, Canada or America or Australia. So friends, right option is B. Next one friends, who is regarded as the father of GST in India, whether Atal Bihari Vajpayee or PV Narasimha Rao or Manmohan Singh or Narendra Modi. So friends, that is the typing error is there, spelling mistake is there. So right option is A. Next one, GST Act is क्या, whether 2015 or 16 or 17 or 18. So friends, the right option is C. So far as that is in competitive exam. So competitive exam or the semester exam. So friends, you may get that is the MCQs or true or false or fill in the blank. So that's why. So all these MCQs are very very useful and fruitful and important. So next one friends, GST was introduced in India with effect from considered whether it's 1st January 2017 or 1st April 2017 or 1st June 2017 or 1st July 2017. So friends, here D is the right option. So GST is an, we have already discussed. So no doubt friends, it's the GST is an indirect tax. So next one friends, so GST rates are determined by whom, whether state government or GST Council or Ministry of Finance or GST Council. So friends, here in the beginning I have already told you, so no doubt friends, so D is the right option. I mean the GST Council determines the GST slab rates. So next one friends, who is the chairman of GST Council, whether President of India or Prime Minister of India or Union Home Minister or Union Finance Minister. So friends, the right option is D. Right now, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is the chairman or chairperson of the GST Council. Next one friends, which state implemented the GST first in India, whether Gujarat or Bihar or Karnataka or Assam. So friends, right option is D. So credit goes to Assam country. First Assam state first implemented the GST in India. So next one friends, the GST Council has approved the new GST slabs rate in its which meeting, whether 55th or 56th or 57th or 58th, that is the GST Council meeting. So friends, the right option is B. Next one friends, in India the new GST slab rates will be effective from whether 20th September or 22nd September or 25th September or 30th September 2025. Friends, the right option is B. The new GST slab rates will be effective from 22nd September 2025. Next one friends, it is estimated the revenue loss from the GST after revision or modification or reforms of the GST tax slab rate in 2025, that the government will bear kitna, whether 44,000 crores or 46 or 48 or 50,000 crores. So friends, your right option is C. Next one, the threshold limit for the provision of services persons need to make the registration under GST of their aggregate turnover. Friends, don't worry, be happy. We will discuss what do you mean by threshold limit and what do you mean by aggregate turnover. Whether rupees 10 lakhs for normal state category state and 5 lakhs for the special category state, or it's a 20 lakhs for normal category states and 10 lakhs for special category states. C, 20 lakhs for the normal category states and 15 lakhs for special category state, or whether 30 lakhs for normal category states and 20 lakhs for the special category states. So friends, your right option is C. Suppose in this situation aggregate turnover will be 20 lakhs for the normal category state. So it's okay, the person must be registered, and in the case of 10 lakhs, if the aggregate turnover exceeds 10 lakhs for the special category state, then it needs what is this, the GST registration. So friends, I am giving one, that is the assignment, that so for you friends, how many special category states in India? In India there are two categories of states. One is that is the normal category states and another is that is the special category states. So this will be very very useful in a competitive exam. Friends, what do you mean a threshold limit? So the threshold limit for the GST refers to the maximum limit of aggregate turnover. So here friends, so far as the turnover is concerned, so turnover means selling in a financial year beyond which a person is required to register for GST. क्या है aggregate turnover? So aggregate turnover consists of all taxable supplies, exempt supplies, exports and interstate supplies. So friends, now clear what do you mean threshold limit, what do you mean by क्या है aggregate turnover. Next one friends, देखेंगे the number of digits in GSTIN, that is it stands for goods and services tax identification number, is कितना digit which is assigned to every GST registered taxpayer, whether 10 digits or 12 or 15 or 14 or 15. So friends, here D is the right option. So next one friends, हम देखेंगे tax on demerit goods. What is this friends? So demerit goods are those products or services which are deemed harmful to individuals or society, such as tobacco, alcohol, junk foods, etc. So friends, so normally as per our discussion, there are two types of that is the goods, merit goods and demerit goods. So let's see examples of items or the goods coming under the syntax. So here no doubt friends, so here the answer will be tax on demerit goods is called what is the sin tax. So sin tax, tobacco, that is carbonated drinks, online gambling, gaming, luxury or harmful item. So here merit goods are good for the individuals as well as to the society, whereas the demerit goods are not good, I mean are harmful to the individuals and society. Now friends, now clear what do you mean by sin tax and what do you mean by kya hai demerit goods and merit goods. So friends, I have told you, so these are the types of GST, that is CGST, SGST, ITGST and UTGST. So CGST, so it's valid on interstate, and who will collect the CGST? So friends, here central government. SGST, it's also the interstate valid on, and who will collect the SGST? So friends, here that is the state government. ITGST, it stands for what friends? So it's integrated goods and services tax. So it's also valid on interstate, and who will collect the, that is the ITGST, central government. UTGST, union territory goods and services tax, are valid on union territory, and so who will collect? So union territory, I mean the UT government. So friends, again I am giving the assignment, how many union territory, any territories in India. Friends, you know it. So this will be also be helpful in your competitive exam. So friends, here earlier, so before, so these are the rates, that is the 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%. So these are the items or the products are coming under 12%, 5. So these items are coming under, that is the 5%. So these items are also coming under 18%, and it's that is these items are coming under the 28%. Right now, what is this? That is the, so it's 5%, 18% is there, and at last is 40% is there. So we will discuss one by one. So friends, here that is the GST 2.0. it's that is our that the esteem the Prime Minister of India, Diwali, it's that is the Diwali 2025 reforms, a game changer for consumption, new GST slab rates for the essential food items of the products. So these are, so it's that is the, these are UHT, that is the ultra high temperature milk. It's a previous, that is the GST rate was 5%, for this also this for 5%. Right now it's the new GST rate is, that is the 0%, I mean the nil. Similarly, so before previous GST rate was 12% to 18% for the product of, that is the condensed milk, butter, ghee, cheese, that is the dairy spreads, then the baked goods and these are. So right now it's that is the 5%, it has been reduced to 5%. Similarly, so earlier it's a chocolate and the pasta, it was what is this 18%. Right now that is the new GST rate is 5%, and this will be effective from 22nd September 2025. Similarly, that is the new GST slab rate for the dry fruits, that is the spices and other ingredients. So that is the items, that is the dried nuts, that is the dried fruits, that is the then so these are the items. Earlier, what is this? The previous GST rate was, what is this? The 12% to 18%. Now, so these items will will be coming under, or come under, that is the new GST rate. It's 5%. I mean, we will pay 5% GST. So here the differential amount is, what is this? Whether it may be the 7% or it may be the, that is the 13%. So it's the the benefit to us. I mean, we can save more and we can also consume more by its, that is the consumption will be more and more by its. So that's why that is the government will bear how much revenue, sorry, the loss, revenue loss, it's the 48,000 crores by implementing the new GST slabs rate. Next friends, it's that is the new GST slab rate for the beverage, that is the surgery, that is the airtight and the caffeinated. So these items or products now coming under that is the highest GST slab, and it's the sin goods. Friends, I have already told you whether it's a that is the packet coconut water, that is the soya milk drinks and others. So these are coming under what is this, the 40% earlier. So these items were that is 18% or 28%, and here that is the caffeinated beverage, and it's a that is the carbonated fruit drinks. So earlier it was how much, 28% GST rate. Now it's a that is the 40%. So it's a the cheaper as compared to the costlier as compared to the previous GST rate. Next one, friends, that is the new GST slab rate for the sin goods. So these products are coming under the highest GST rate as a luxury or sin goods, that is the pan masala, tobacco products, okay, scissors, cigarettes, that is BDs. So its new GST rate is 40%, and previous what is the previous the GST rate was what is this, 28% plus cess. So friends, don't worry, be happy, we will discuss what we mean by the cess. Similarly, new GST slab rates for the key raw materials and construction related items. It's the cement, that is the Portland, slags, etc., and coal, lignite, peat. So earlier what is this, it's a that is the 28% plus cess, and it was what is this, 5% right now. So the new GST rate will be 18%. So similarly, the new GST slab rate for the healthcare and medical supplies. So these are the items right now that the consumer or customer pay how much, that is the 5%. In previous GST rate it was what is this, that is the 12%. Similarly, new GST slab rate for the lifestyle and household items. So these are the items, okay. So personal care items too, that is the musical instruments. Right now we will pay how much, that is the 5%, I mean the customer, and previous GST rate was how much, 12% to 18%. How much we are saving, friends? Just you compare and calculate. And so similarly, friends, the new GST slab rate for the automobiles and the luxury vehicles. So two-wheelers, cars, and the high-end vehicles. So these are the items, okay. Motorcycle up to 350 cc, so scooter, small cars, and bicycles. So right now what is this, 18%, and previous it was what is the GST rate, it's 28% straight, that is the 10% we are saving. I mean, suppose whatever the amount, it's let's take an example, is 10 lakhs. So we are saving, we will save how much, it's 1 lakh. So it's a huge amount. Similarly, what is this for the motorcycle above 350, luxury cars, and it's the pistol. Right now that is the GST rate is how new GST rate is 40%. Earlier it was 28% plus cess. So friends, what do you mean by the cess? So cess is a type of tax which is levied by government to collect the cash or fund for a specific purposes. So cess is an additional charge which is levied to fund the specific government initiatives such as healthcare, education, and rural development. So friends, kindly go through the posted previous video. I have discussed there in by citing the suitable example. So examples of cess and types of cess, that is the health cess, education cess, GST compensation cess, national calamity contingent duty on tobacco and tobacco product, building and other construction workers welfare cess, road and infrastructure cess, cess on crude oil, cess on export. So these are the that is the examples of types of cess in India. So friends, here the new GST slabs rate for the entertainment services. Let's take an example, cinema ticket, it's rupees, it's equal or more than rupees 100. Now it's the new GST rate is 5%. Earlier it was how much, or previous GST rate 12%. Similarly, for the cinema tickets, it's more than 100, it's 40 rupees, and earlier or previous GST rate was what is 18%, 28%. Similarly, so this is, and the private tuition, it's 18, and in this situation it's that is the 0%, and definitely how much that a customer will save. So that is the consumption will be better. Then the hotels, that is the amount is this. So for this, earlier it was what is this 12%, right now it's 5%. And most important, that is the beauty and wellness, that is the salons, gyms, pass. So here earlier what we are we are paying what is 12% and 18%. Right now we will pay, or a customer will pay 5%. So friends, so these are all about today's discussion. I am hopeful that so you have enjoyed a lot. So friends, again I am requesting to all of you during the discussion, if any mismatch or gap you find, kindly give your available comment and suggestion in the comment section. So before concluding our discussion, I am wishing all the very best, not only the semester exam but also the health, but also the competitive exam. So thanks a lot to all of you.